about me and my life. But you know, Cooper County, Missouri was the home of two cousins, first cousins, Robert McCullough and Robert A. McCullough. They're about 5 years difference in age, and they searched for gold together in the California Gold Rush. They fought in the Civil War together. And after the Civil War, they returned to Cooper County, and both of them held elected office in Cooper County. Well, the only difference was the middle initial of their name, Robert McCullough and Robert A. McCullough. So, as it turns out, to tell them apart, friends and family referred to them as white-headed Bob and black-headed Bob. Well, you would think that white-headed Bob would have been older, but he was actually 5 years younger, but I guess he was prematurely gray. So he was called white-headed Bob. And I, even though I now have gray hair, I guess that's what you get when you've been in the cemetery for 115 years, I was black-headed Bob. So I was born in 1820 in Albemarle County, Virginia, which also happens to be the birthplace of Meriwether Lewis, of Lewis and Clark fame. Well, my grandfather made a lot of money. He was from Ireland. He made a lot of money. And when he died in 1826, my father inherited his fair share of the estate. And then in 1835, so let's see, I would have been about 30 years old, my family decided to move west. And we settled in Cooper County, Missouri in the Clark's Fork community. And we built the first house on prairie lands, the very first house ever built on prairie lands in Cooper County. Before that time, people farmed on the prairie, but they built their homes in the wooded areas, probably for protection. Well, then in 1849, I headed west to Santa Fe and then on to California to try my luck with the California Gold Rush. I was joined there by white-haired cousin Bob. We formed a little company, and like most prospectors, we didn't strike it rich. So after a while, we returned home to Cooper County. When the Civil War erupted, I joined the southern side as a Confederate, as did cousin white-haired Bob. I formed a company of cavalry, and I was made their captain. We joined forces with General Sterling Price of the Missouri State Guard, and we stayed with him for a couple of years as our cavalry increased in size. In fact, in October of 1861, the 2nd Regiment of the Missouri Cavalry was organized in Springfield, Missouri. And because I, black-headed Bob, already had a company of cavalry, the 2nd Regiment basically formed around my unit, and I was made colonel of that unit, and cousin white-haired Bob served as a captain under my command. And during the Civil War, the 2nd Regiment of Missouri Cavalry was quite famous for success on the battlefield. We fought in southern Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Mississippi in lots of significant battles. Maybe the most important battle was the Battle of Pea Ridge, Arkansas. Pea Ridge, Arkansas is just 3 miles south of the Missouri-Arkansas line. The Confederates had 16,000 troops in the area, and the Federal troops were only 11,000. So we outnumbered them almost 2 to 1. And our strategy was to surprise